Hello, folks, and welcome everyone to another episode of The Leader Within. I'm your host, Richard Fontenay, and today we're diving deep into the remarkable impact of authenticity on everyday leadership. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Now, the Fontenay Magazine e-learning integrates business, work, and life. We offer virtual solutions, YouTube presentations, e-training, e-books, and a host of free articles, all designed to help you become the best you can be as you journey through life. Check us out in the link below. And now, let's get back to the podcast. Now you have the power to light up the room, inspire trust, and make a lasting impact when you act with authenticity. In this episode, we're exploring how everyday leaders can harness this incredible power. But first, let's understand what authenticity truly means. Imagine authenticity as a candle that radiates light, bringing warmth and illuminating to those all around it. Now, when you act with authenticity, you become that candle. Metaphorically speaking, your genuine actions and words light up the room. People are naturally drawn to individuals who are sincere and true to themselves. Your authenticity becomes a source of inspiration and guiding light for others. In essence, you become a beacon of authentic power. Authentic power is not about control or dominance. It's about influence and inspiration and making the right choices for the greater good. It is the power that fosters collaboration and trust, and a sense of unity among those that you lead. So, when authenticity drives your leadership, you become a source of positive change. Authenticity isn't just about impacting others, though. It's also about setting yourself free. So in this segment, we'll discuss how authenticity can liberate you from external expectations, judgments, and even your own ego. You see, authenticity and freedom go hand in hand. When you act authentically, you liberate yourself from shackles of external expectations and judgments and the need for validation. You become unapologetically you, embracing your true self, all your flaws, and everything that makes you, you. This newfound freedom allows you to act without fearing judgment or criticism, and you become more resilient in the face of challenges. Now, one of the most significant aspects of this liberation is that it frees you from your ego. You see, authenticity removes the need for constant self-validation and grandiosity, leading more to humility and empathy. You no longer act out of selfish ambition, but focus on the greater good and the best interests of others. Authentic leaders create environments where growth and collaboration flourish. They embrace their imperfections, show vulnerability, and foster a culture of honesty and openness. But how can you become one of them? A person with authenticity. Here are 5 actionable ways for everyday leaders to develop that quality of authenticity. Number 1, self-reflection. Take time to understand your values, beliefs, and what truly matters to you. Self-reflection is the first step toward aligning your actions with your authentic self. Number 2, embrace vulnerability. Don't be afraid to show your imperfections. Vulnerability is a sign of strength and authenticity. It helps build trust, and builds trust not only with other people, but also with your team. Number 3, listen actively. Authenticity involves genuinely hearing and understanding the perspectives of others. Active listening fosters open communication and trust. Number 4, lead by example. Set the standard for authenticity in your team. When you lead by example, you inspire others to follow suit. And number 5, continuously learn. Keep evolving and learning. Authentic leaders are open to personal growth, which in turn encourages growth in others. Now, before we close this podcast, let me share a story about Sally. Now, Sally is not a person I know. She is a fictional character who comes across as aloof and does something about her disconnect with others. Now, you may find that you can connect with Sally, or maybe she reflects someone whom you know. On the surface, Sally seemed like the epitome of success. She was always impeccably dressed and consistently poised. She had an influential job at a well-established licensing agency and a growing list of accomplishments. Yet, she felt something was missing. Sally had cultivated an image that came across as plastic. She was well liked in her professional circles, but her relationships lacked depth and authenticity. She felt disconnected between her public persona and her true self. One evening, while sitting alone in her beautifully decorated apartment, Sally had a moment of clarity. She realized she had been living a life that didn't really reflect her values or her beliefs. The mask she wore was suffocating her genuine self, and she craved meaningful connections. Sally embarked on a journey of self-discovery. She began by reflecting on her core values and understanding what truly mattered to her. And this process enabled her to peel away the layers of her artificial persona. Sally also embraced vulnerability. She shared her fears, doubts, and imperfections with those she trusted. And to her surprise, people responded with warmth and empathy. The more genuine she became, the more authentic connections she was able to form. Now, Sally recognized that she needed to improve her relationships and decided to work on her active listening skills. And so she began genuinely hearing what others had to say and empathizing with their experiences. This not only deepened her connections, but also allowed her to understand the people around her and understand them in a more profound way. Continually self-development or self-improvement also became a cornerstone of Sally's journey. She attended workshops, read books, and engaged in conversations that challenged her perspectives. And this helped her evolve into a more authentic version of herself. Now, over a considerable time, Sally's transformation became more and more evident to those who knew her. She was no longer the plastic, superficial figure they once knew. She had evolved into an authentic and empathetic and influential everyday leader. Sally's newfound authenticity not only enhanced her professional life, but also enriched her relationships. Her friends and colleagues appreciated her openness and sincerity, and she became a source of inspiration for those who inspired and aspired to embrace their true selves. Now, Sally's story is a testament to the power of authenticity and personal growth. By recognizing the need for change and embarking on a journey of self-discovery, she transformed herself from someone who appeared plastic into a genuinely authentic individual. Sally's story serves as a reminder that it's never too late to be your true self and create meaningful connections with others. And with that inspiring story, we conclude this episode of Unleashing the Power of Authenticity. Becoming an authentic leader isn't an overnight transformation. It's a journey. By embracing the 5 practices mentioned in this podcast and following Ms. Sally's example, you can develop authenticity and become a powerful everyday leader yourself. And as you do, remember that authenticity has a ripple effect. Your authentic leadership can inspire those around you to do the same. And now it's your turn. Take the first step towards becoming an everyday leader who acts with authenticity. Embrace your true self. Free yourself from the constraints of external expectations and lead with sincerity and purpose. By doing so, you'll not only transform yourself, but also create a ripple effect of authenticity, inspiring those around you to do the same. Be that authentic leader and make a difference in your sphere of influence today. Now, thank you for tuning into this episode of Unleashing the Power of Authenticity. And remember, authenticity is the key to impactful everyday leadership. Let's meet again next Wednesday for more inspiring episodes. In the meantime, be authentic, stay influential, and continue becoming the best version of yourself. Bye for now. Again, I want to thank you for subscribing to this channel. And oh, by the way, if you are interested in making money online, check out our product reviews on our other channel, Affiliate Marketing with Richard. I've provided the link below.